And welcome to the post-game show. Charlotte Hornets here at Time Warner Arena. I'm the coach, Dick Cox, joined by the professor, Alan Knight, with me tonight, though. Well, Alan, I'm scratching my head. I don't have much hair on top there, though, but, you know, the Hornets come in tonight on a 6-game losing streak, really play well, put together their best defensive best quarter probably of the season, holding Portland to 17 points, but just can't hold up, and a very talented Portland team comes back and beats them by 8.
Yeah, it's just like what the coach said. They came out third quarter, didn't have any get up and go, no gumption, no purpose. And with a team like the Trailblazers, you just can't let them get ahead that quick. And that hurt them. And they've been doing that for several games now. I mean, 7 in a row. What can you do? All
right, you are the science man right now. You can see this problem. There is no chemistry. You know about chemistry right there from the chemical standpoint, though. But on the floor, I mean, that was the strong point of that team last year, was their chemistry. It looked like they were tight on and off the court, that they were all on the same page. But, you know, we're flipping the pages on this book about every possession.
Yeah, and that hurts. You can't get your rhythm. You can't get your tenacity. And like Coach Clifford kept saying, you can't get your purpose out there on the court when you've got to try to play guys that he said that he could trust. And right now, it doesn't look like he can trust much of any of them, because he's constantly changing up the lineup every time they're bringing them out. So I have no clue.
And to compound that problem is, I can't remember when the last time they have started a game and had the same people finish on back-to-back games, that people are falling like flies. Marvin Williams leaves and cannot play the second half tonight. But again, goes back to chemistry. I was wondering why Marvin Williams is not producing for this team. Well, he got one offensive touch the whole first half, only touched the ball once on offense and missed the shot right there, though. And again, that's the kind of things I'm saying right there. People are not getting touches, and when he finally did touch it, he put up a quick bad shot and missed it there, though. But you were out without Gary Neal tonight. You got P.J. Harrison back tonight. He played 20 minutes and did absolutely nothing. Banked in a 3 right there, though. But it seems like every game somebody different is coming back. Somebody different is getting hurt. I'm Coach Clifford. I don't know what to do right now.
And he doesn't either. I think he's trying to do the best he can with the guys that he can put out there on the court. Hopefully they can turn it around at the second half of this season. But they got we were looking at the schedule. They've got a long stretch after Atlanta coming up. So it's going to be rough.
You know, that's the main thing I was looking at. I knew this was a murderous week for them right here, though. You've got 3 teams that could very well, that we're playing here this week, could very well be playing in the Western Division Finals and representing in the championship, the NBA championship. They're that good. And this team is beat up. This team is not playing on all cylinders right now. And then, you know, go to Atlanta Saturday, and then doggone if don't have the Bulls and the Knicks coming in next week, who are 2 excellent teams. Well, the Bulls are an excellent team. The Knicks, you don't know what you're going to get with them from game to game, though. But it just, like I said, you were hoping for a break in the schedule to try to get your confidence back, but I don't see that coming.
No, and you got Golden State coming in here on Friday, too, after Thanksgiving. You got Mr. Curry. He's going to light them up, too, if they're not careful. It's just, I've been watching them at home, watch them get a good lead and then lose it toward the end, and I don't know. My hair's about gone, too, from scratching so hard.
Well, mine is definitely gone, though. But that's the thing. You know, you get a great performance tonight by Brian Roberts. His best performance as a Hornet, that he scores 24 tonight, really came in. I thought he and Cody Zeller gave them a big lift in the second quarter, picked up when they came in, things picked up. They did a great job, and, you know, Cody Zeller continues, I think, to play well and give them a better option, really. And I don't know if Marvin Williams will be back for the game on Friday or not, though, but I think Cody Zeller is actually playing well enough that maybe they want to take a look at getting him in the lineup. I know they probably like the lift he gives coming off the bench, but you might want to try to get off to a better start and maybe look at him in the starting lineup.
I would put him in the starting lineup. I mean, he's 4 for 10 from the field tonight. He's 5. He's got 2 offensive and 5 defensive rebounds for a total of 7. I mean, at first I wasn't giving him a chance when they brought him on, but now I see him getting a whole lot better. I'm liking what I see in Cody.
The effort is there.
Yeah.
This team had 29 assists tonight compared to 5 turnovers. It's just until, like he said, until some of the players find what the purpose is all about and what they're trying to do and to fit into his philosophy and style, until the chemistry's right, they're not going to win. And that's basically what he said post-game tonight. Until we start concentrating on what we don't have an identity right now, he said, and determine what the right things are to do, this team ain't going to win. But, you know, I fussed and I ranted and I raved last week about these guys need to man up. Well, they've manned up. They're playing hard now. And I give them credit for that they're playing hard enough to win, but they're not making the plays to win.
That's correct. And it goes back to what we said, got to find that chemistry. If they can find that chemistry, and they're not going to do it quickly, like he said, it's going to take them a while. Hopefully by the All-Star break they might find their chemistry, and if they do, they still have a chance to turn it around, even though they're now 4-12. There's a long, you got 88 games, got a long way to go.
And you got to realize too, a team like Toronto last year, a team, some of these teams like that started like 3-15 or 3-16 last year, and you saw where they got one of the top 4 seeds in the playoffs. There's still a long way to go, but you can't, put yourself behind the 8 ball right there. You need to turn things around. It's tough from a mental standpoint right now. It's frustrating, and I've coached. I've been in this situation as a coach. I know what it's like as a player. You got to have something positive to happen. I mean, just pick up a win to stop the nosebleed to give you something to build on.
And hopefully that will happen. Looking down the schedule, there's a few easy wins that they can get. They got to keep playing hard, like you said. Come out and fight, and let's get this hive a jumping.
We need for the Hive to be alive, and it's going to be a huge game Friday night as Stephon Curry comes back to Charlotte playing in his hometown. We know there'll be a big crowd out here. Hopefully it'll be lively. Hopefully it'll be a chance for you to get out and maybe jump up and down and work some of that turkey off right there, though, and hopefully the Hornets will have a chance to bounce back. That's the good thing about this season, about this game. You got a chance to prove yourself again coming back on Friday night.
And that sounds good to me. Happy Thanksgiving.
All righty, you took the words right out of my mouth. I'm just glad it wasn't the turkey. Yeah. So right there, for Alan Knight, I'm the coach Dick Cox, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you'll stop and reflect on the things that are important to you. Hopefully you'll spend some time with your family and realize that is the important thing, is just spending time with your family on Thanksgiving. Not trying to put on a big feast or big show, but just being together, though. And maybe that's something that will happen with this Hornets team. They will find a way to pull together when they come back on Friday night. It'll be live from the Hive from Time Warner Arena. We'll be here to cover it, though. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Good night, everybody.